Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Let's wait. Today we are going to learn about daily use sentences. The sentences that you use in your daily life. Let us wait for 1 minute and then we begin our session. In the meantime, you can say hi in the comments, or you can put your name, or if you have any question that you can also put up, and I will surely answer that. Okay, let me share the screen in the meantime. Mhm. Okay, so let's begin with our session. So, today, here we are going to learn about daily use sentences, how to build confidence while speaking. Because when we speak, everybody speaks. See, I am also speaking, you also speak, and lot of other people also speak. So, what is the difference? The difference is the way how you put yourself. So, today we are going to cover how to show confidence while speaking. This is very important. Along with it, few things that you need to take care of, along with learning few sentences. Okay, so let us start with the first thing, that is English समझना और बोलना अलग skills है. Remember this. English समझना and बोलना both are different skills. That many people we have the misconception अगर हमें English समझ आ रही है तो हम बोल भी पाएंगे. No, it is entirely different. English बोलना और समझना, it is a different skill. तो आज का हमारा फोकस रहेगा कॉन्फिडेंस और क्लैरिटी पे, कि कैसे हमें इंग्लिश बोलते टाइम कॉन्फिडेंस शो करना है और कैसे वी हैव टू बी क्लियर इन इट. And it is a safe place for learning and your practice. So, here we are going to learn. So, today's agenda will be confident speaking habits, daily use sentences, and common speaking mistakes that lot of us make, and some live speaking practice that we will see to it. How does it work? Okay, so before that, I would like to share something very important, that many of us they have this conception, ma'am, when we want to speak up, our I know what to speak in my mind, but I don't know actually that whether it is right or wrong. Suppose now you have to speak in front of anybody, and then what happens, it is in your mind a lot of things running, like, is my grammar correct, am I speaking making the right tense, and is the sentence structure okay, what about my vocabulary? So thousands of thoughts are juggling in your mind, and at that time you even have the pressure to speak up. So herein I will tell you in the class how to stop that pressure. That means when you have to give real practice, how not to stress yourself out, and how to speak without even getting lot of things running in your mind, how to discard that thoughts. So remember and understand, when you have to put your thoughts across somebody, you need to just speak up whatever comes to your head. Why? Because people they remember your ideas, not your right grammar and your sentence structure. So when you have to put your thought in front of anybody, remember that what people will remember, they will remember your ideas. They will not remember even if you have made some grammatical error. So, idea sharing is more important. If you are able to put your idea very well, so that means you are able to be a better communicator and you have put your thought very well. So this is something very important. So when you have to do real practice in front of anybody, don't just stress yourself out. Remember that at that very moment, real practice matters means that you have to put your ideas, and the communication should keep on going. This is the main motive of any communication we are doing. Number one, this will help you and release half of your stress if you will follow this. So remember that when you are going to speak in front of anybody, you need to put your ideas. Your ideas really matters a lot, more than your grammar and your sentence structure. They matter, but when you have to do and speak up in front of anybody, so ideas should be very clear. So that means what you have to speak up should be very clear. So it should have, you should show that you have a strong personality in front of anybody. Okay, so now one powerful line. I can express myself well in English. This should be a powerful line. I can express myself well in English. So, whenever you have the fear of judgment or you have any doubt in your mind, remember, I can express myself without any fear in English, or I can express myself confidently in English. So your thought should be, I can express myself confidently in English. Okay, so this is something that is very important, because anything you can learn, it starts with self confidence. So self confidence is very important. Even when you feel that things are not working as per your suggestions, then also try to at least fake it. You know, there is a line, fake it until you make it. So you fake up the things until you are able to reach that goal, because that is very important. Until and unless you will not fake up the things, you will not be able to achieve that. Okay, all right. Now moving ahead, one more important thing. What we do, we translate from our mother language to English. This is the most important thing that we are doing wrong, because when you translate from your mother language to English, you are actually slowing down the process of your growth. You are slowing down the process of your growth when you are translating from Hindi to English. So, next time, what you have to do, you don't have to worry and don't have to translate from Hindi to English. Rather than think of ideas and get ready with some ready to use sentences. That is very important, because ready to use sentences will help you to make yourself well in ideas. So that is very important, that you use ready to use sentences. So today I will be sharing here with you some ready to use sentence structure that you can note down, and you can use in your daily speech. Some sentence structure while talking to anybody and while putting across your thoughts. Okay, so this will help you slow down your translation from Hindi to English, which you don't have to do, and it will speeden up your process of growth. So these sentence structures will be a game changer for all of you. So let us start with some of the sentence structure. So what are those some of the sentence structures? So number one structure over here, it is I am plus adjective or a noun. So you are using I am plus along with it using adjective or a noun. Suppose I am. Now let me give you a brief what is adjective and what is a noun. Noun is name, place, animal, thing. Okay, so in short, anything that you see with your eyes is a noun. I can see the laptop, I can see the glass, I can see the window. Whatever you see with your eyes is a noun. Okay, and what is adjective? Adjective is when you are going to mm, put your when you are going to describe noun, it is an adjective. When you describe noun, that is an adjective. Okay, so what is the noun? Noun is anything that you see with your eyes. And what is adjective? Adjective is that things that describe adjectives. Let us see few examples. She is a girl. So what is the noun over here? Girl. Yeah. So now let us describe about it. That means so how the girl it is. She is a pretty girl. So pretty is an adjective. Why? It will help you to make the sentence look better. Like she is a pretty girl. So girl is a noun and the adjective is pretty. And all the colors are adjective and all the numbers are even adjective. Suppose I say I have two apples. So here apples is a noun and two is an adjective. Okay, so now I will be telling you over here some of the sentence structures that will really help you to be better. Okay, let us start with the first sentence structure. I am and plus adjective or a noun with it. I am plus adjective or a noun. So let us see. I am and the adjective could be happy, or I am a girl. Very simple sentence structure. I'm moving from basic to the advanced. So the sentence structure you can write number one, it is I am plus adjective or a noun. So this is the basic sentence structure that one can use that will help them to put their thoughts into ideas. Okay, next sentence it is let me give you one more. I am uh, any noun we can say I am mm, I'm a boy, or I am. Okay, so this is I'm happy. You can say I'm excited. Excited is also a verb, also an adjective. So this is the common sentence structure that one can use. Okay, that will really help you to put your ideas into like the ready to use sentences. Next, it is I have plus base. I have plus noun. That is the another sentence structure. This is the first one. I am plus adjective or a noun. The another sentence structure is I have plus noun. So now the sentence examples could be I have a toy. Then I have um, I have a laptop. So anything that you have with I have, you can put the noun into it. So that is the another sentence structure. Let me give you one more example. I have um, I have a mobile. Very simple sentence structure. So this sentence structure also helps you to make the sentences better. So these are like ready to use sentence structures which I'm giving to you. Now let's move towards the third sentence structure. I like plus noun or verb ing. Let me give you that sentence structure. So the third sentence structure is I like plus noun or that is verb plus ing. Suppose I like, now let me give you noun example. I like music. Okay. Now let me give you the verb example. I like watching TV. That is watch is a verb. Now I'm going to add ing and then I would like watching TV. And then I like, then read is a verb. I'm adding ing, I'm reading. a book. So this is the third sentence structure and it falls under the basic sentence structures. Next, it is number fourth sentence structure, which I'm going to put over here is I can plus base form of the verb. Okay. I can plus base form, base verb. Okay, let's I can swim. This actually can shows your ability to do something. If you really want to do something in your life, I can play. I can play. Then you can say I can read. So these are some of the basic structures, basic sentence structures that one can begin with. So let me repeat all the four, then we will move towards a bit higher level sentence structures. So the first it is I am plus adjective or a noun. So here you are either you can add adjective or a noun after I am. So for example, I am happy, I am a girl, I am a boy. I'm excited. Number two sentence structure I have plus noun. I have a toy. I have a laptop. I have a mobile. Number three it is I like plus noun or verb ing form. I like music. This is the noun example. Number two, I like watching TV. So watch is the verb, adding ing to it. I like reading a book. Now the fourth sentence structure it is I can plus base form of the verb. So that is I can swim, I can play, and I can read a book. So that shows your ability to do something. So these are some of the basic sentence structures that you can use. Now let us try with the sentence structures that we use in our daily routine. Okay, now let me move towards the next slide. So these are my daily routine sentence structures. So daily routine means whatever you do from morning till night. So the first sentence structure over here it is I usually plus verb form. So the example could be I usually wake up at uh I usually wake up at 7. Then I usually eat food at 2. I usually go to office at 9. So these are some ready to use sentences that you can use in your daily life. Now the another sentence structure. I go to plus your verb form. I go to plus the place. I go to plus place. Let us see the another sentence structure. Okay. So the second it is I go to plus place. So the example could be I go to market. This is another sentence structure. I go to mall. This is another sentence structure. Like I go to park. So this is another sentence. So do you understand like with these you can make your sentences go better with by using these kind of sentences. These I'm covering for your daily use sentences, your daily routine. I usually plus verb form, that is your first sentence structure. Your second sentence structure would be I go to plus the place, like I go to market, I go to mall. This is your another sentence structure. Now let us see the another after plus activity, comma I plus verb form. Let us see that structure. The third one, it is after plus activity, comma I plus verb form. So it is after, let me put a capital, after dinner, I sleep. So anything you have to say like after this, I do this, so you can use this structure. Like after lunch, after lunch, I work. So this is another structure that you can use in your daily life. So these are the three basic daily routine structures that you can use. Now, moving towards your next sentence structure, asking questions, which is very important. Sometimes we struggle in asking questions. Even I tell you, I have one of the student, he is saying, Ma'am, I struggle how to ask questions from anybody. So, asking questions also have a basic structure. I am again mentioning here we are covering the basic stuff. So, the first sentence structure could be number one, what is your plus the noun, that we all of us know this basic structure. Very common thing. What is your name? Okay. Next, it is suppose anybody, what is your job? So, this is the common structure. What is your plus the noun? Now, the next structure it is where do you, let me just put it, where do you plus verb. This is another sentence structure. So it could be where do you live? Next, it could be where do you stay? Okay. So it is where plus do you plus the verb. Like where do you park your car? So this is another sentence structure that one can use if you are thinking how to ask the questions in the right way out. Next sentence structure it is do you like plus noun or verb ing form. Let me put it over here. Do you like plus noun or verb plus ing form. This is the another sentence structure. Like, do you like, very common, do you like coffee? So this is another sentence structure. Do you like tea? We generally ask this kind. Next, it is now using verb form plus ing. Do you like, read is a verb, adding ing to it. Do you like reading? Do you like watching movie? Do you like watching movie? So this is the another sentence structure that we can use with do. And do is what? Do is a helping verb. So what is do? Do is a helping verb that you can use with do. Do you like plus noun or verb ing form. So do you like coffee? Do you like tea? It is a ready to use sentence structure. So that won't puzzle your mind whether my grammar is good enough or am I making any mistake or not. Just put it, use them as it is. And how you can practice it, write down this or take the screenshot of it and try to make sentences using them. So once you will be making sentences using them, surely you will be getting the confidence to use it. Okay, now let us move towards the next structure. It is can you plus verb. It is a good sentence structure. Can you plus verb. So here it is. Can you help me? Yeah. Can you help me? What else? Can you play? Can you play with me? So this we can use when we want somebody to do something. Like, can you help me? Can you play with me? Can you come here? Can you come here? So this sentence structure can also be used. So before continuing further, let us review this structure. So here, these are the structures for asking questions, the basic level. What is your plus noun? So here it could be what is your name? What is your job? Next it is number two, where do you plus verb form. That is, where do you live? Where do you stay? Where do you park your car? Number three, do you like plus noun or verb ing form? Do you like coffee? This is of noun. Do you like tea? Noun example. Now verb plus ing form. Do you like reading? Do you like watching movie? Now, number fourth, it is can you plus verb. So, can you help me? Can you play with me? Can you come here? So, this is the basic structure for asking questions. Now, let us learn the another sentence structure, giving opinion. Giving opinions, because we all love to give opinions. I wonder even you love to give opinions. So, all of us love to give opinions. So, today we are going to work on that, giving opinions. So, how to give opinions to anybody? First sentence, in my, it could be in my opinion, comma, and the sentence. In my opinion, and the sentence. So, it could be in my opinion. What should I write? English is easy, is it? Yeah, it is actually easy if you know the right way out to do it. In my opinion, in my opinion, one should do regular exercise. One should do regular exercise. So when you give your opinion, it actually adds some value to your words, because here you are sharing your own opinion. Okay, next it is another sentence structure. It is I think, I think, plus here you can put down the sentence. Also, you can use here this or that along with it. So it could be like this. I think this is easy, or the same sentence above we can use. I think this is easy. Also, you can say the same one. I think English is fun. I think English is fun. So this is the another sentence structure that you can use. Now the third sentence structure you can use while giving opinions. I like or I don't like. I like or don't like. So you can either use I like or I don't like along with the noun. So it will be I like what I can add. I like spicy food. I like spicy food. Next, we don't like. I don't like tea. So you can even share your opinions using this. So these are the three sentence structure that you can use for giving your opinions. So number one, it is in my opinion, comma, your sentence. Like, in my opinion, English is easy. Number two, in my opinion, one should do regular exercise. Now, number two, I think that plus sentence. I think this is easy, or you can say that is difficult. Anything you can add up. Or I think English is fun. Number three, I like or don't like plus noun. I like spicy food. Number two, I don't like tea. So this sentence structure can be used when you are giving your opinions. So for opinions, these sentence structures works the best. Now talking about the past. So that is very important when we talk about the past. Okay, so let us do the sentence structures when we have to talk about the past. Talking about past. Everyone have to talk about past. So yesterday, comma, I plus past verb. So the first it is yesterday, comma, I plus past verb. So let us see, it will be yesterday, I played. So anything you have done yesterday, after yesterday, you need to put a comma. Very important. So yesterday I played. Yesterday, comma, I studied. So anything you have done yesterday, there you can use yesterday, comma, I plus past verb. Now it is the another sentence structure. Last plus the time word, comma, I plus past verb. Number two, it could be last plus time word, comma I. Last plus time word, comma I plus past verb. This is also an very important. So last, I can put it over here. The example last night. So the time word is night. I, and it would be I watched a movie. The past verb is watched over here. Next, it is last evening I played with my friend. So this is also the past sentence structure. So in this way, you can use ready to make sentences without even wondering in your mind if my sentence structure goes right or wrong. Now the next it is I went to plus the place. This is also for the past. I went to plus place. So it is I went to the mall. Next it is I went to the park. So anything that happens in the past and you went somewhere, so you can use this sentence structure. So these three are the sentences that you can use to talk about the past events. Now let us see how you can talk about for the future events. Now we have learned about the basic sentence structure, then daily routine, then asking questions. Now let's move about how to talk about the future events. Talk about future events. So whenever you have to talk about the future events, so what kind of a sentence structure you can use? So number one, the basic one that we all use, that is I will plus base verb. So I will play. I will study. This is the basic structure. I will play, I will study, I will teach. So this structure you can use as the basic structure for telling the future events. Now the second structure. I am going to plus verb. Number two structure it is I am going to plus verb. So it is I am going to play. I am going to study. So this is another sentence structure. That also, when you are saying I'm going to, means it is for the future that is happening. Another sentence structure, it is the third one, tomorrow or next week, comma, I will plus verb. Tomorrow or next week, tomorrow or next week, comma, I will plus verb. So this is the another sentence structure that can put up. So tomorrow I will, tell me any verb. I will practice English. Tomorrow I will practice English. Okay, let us make with next week. Next week I will go to London. So this is the another sentence structure that you can use for the future events. So when you have to use about the future events, you can use these sentence structure. Number one, it will be I will plus base verb. So I will play, I will study, I will teach. So daily, I suggest you to make at least 4 to 5 examples with each sentence structure. Number two, it is I am going to plus verb. So I am going to play, I'm going to study. Number three, sentence structure. It is tomorrow or next week, I will plus verb. Tomorrow, I will practice. Next week, comma, remember, comma is important. Comma, I will go to London. So now the next sentence structure that we are going to learn, which is also very important while talking, polite and useful sentences. Polite and useful sentences. Now let us talk about polite and some useful sentences. Then I will do the recap. If you want, you can just take the screenshot of all these pages or you can write it down and practice them. Okay, let us start with the first sentence structure. Can you please plus verb form? I put equal to. Can you please plus verb form? So it will be can you please help me? Next it is can you please repeat that? Can you please repeat that? So this is the structure we can use whenever we have to make any polite request to anybody. Now the another useful sentence structure. I would I would like plus noun or two. So this sentence structure also you can use. I would like I would like some water. I would like to have some water is better. I would like to have some water. Some water. So it will be I would like, either you can use noun or to verb. I would like to have some water. Okay, so this kind of a sentence structure also looks best when you speak up. I would like to mm, to watch a movie. I would like to watch a movie. Now the third sentence structure, thank you plus verb ing form. Thank you plus verb ing form. That is super important one. Thank you plus verb plus ing form. So it is thank you for helping me. Thank you for helping me. So the sentence, the structure it is thank you for plus verb plus ing. So thank you for joining the session. Thank you for joining the session. So these three sentence structures you can use when you have to say something politely. Let us review them once before moving towards the next one. So when you have to say somebody something very politely, so the first structure it is can you please plus base form. So can you please help me? Next it is can you please repeat that? Number two sentence structure it is I would like plus noun or to plus verb. I would like to have some water. I would like to watch a movie. Number three, thank you for plus verb plus ing. So thank you for helping me. Thank you for joining the session. So these three sentence structures you can use when you have to give somebody something polite request. So these three structures can be used then. So these are some of the basic structures that one can use while talking to anybody. So now I would like to talk about the advanced structures. I told you these are the basic structures. Now we will be working on the advanced level structures along after doing these basic structures. So first let me just review a bit about it and then we move towards the advanced structures. Even if you want, you can take the screenshot or write it down. Let us start with the first. I will only say the structures and then we will move towards the advanced structure. The basic structure, first it is I am plus adjective or noun. The second it is I have plus noun. Third, I like plus noun or verb plus ing form. And the fourth, it is I can plus base form of the word. Now, the daily routine sentences have three structures. I usually plus verb. Then the second it is I go to plus the place you can mention. And the third it is after plus the activity you do, like whether it is dinner, lunch, breakfast. Then comma is important. I plus verb. Now asking questions. Number three, asking questions is very important in the conversation. So the first structure it is what is your plus noun. So we ask this general question, what is your name? What is your job? Second it is where do you plus verb form plus the verb, like where do you live, where do you stay, where do you park your car. Next it is do you like plus noun or verb ing form. And the third it is can you plus verb. So can you help me? Can you play with me? Now next it is giving opinions. So to give opinions you can make the sentence in my opinion, comma the sentence. Like I have written in my opinion English is easy. Number two, I think plus sentence. I think this is easy. I think English is fun. Now the next it is I like or don't like plus noun. So I like spicy food. I don't like tea. Actually, I don't like tea. Now talking about the past events. Yesterday, comma, I plus past verb. So yesterday, comma is again I'm mentioning important. Yesterday, comma I played. Yesterday, comma I studied. Next structure it is last plus time word like night or evening, comma, I plus past word. So last night I watched a movie. Third, it is I went to plus place. So I went to the mall, I went to the park. Now talking about the future events. I will plus base form of the verb. So I will play, I will study, I will teach. Next it is I am going to plus verb. So I'm going to play, I'm going to study. Next it is tomorrow or next week. I will, comma, I will plus verb. So tomorrow, here see I missed to put the comma. Tomorrow I will practice English. Tomorrow, next week, I will go to London. Now polite and useful sentences. Can you please plus verb form. So can you please help me? And question mark is important in the end. So can you please repeat that? Second sentence structure it is I would like plus noun or to plus verb. I would like to have some water. I would like to watch a movie. Now, the third structure. Thank you for plus verb form plus ing. So, thank you for helping me. Thank you for joining the session. So, these are some of the basic structures. Now, we are going to move towards the advanced sentence structures. That is important too. Now, advanced sentence structures. So these sentences also you can note down the structures or you can take down the screenshot, and after that you should practice with them with these sentences. So when you will be using them. So it is I will be sharing with you the sentence structures with it. So number one sentence structure that is going to come this is like first the everyday sentence pattern. So it is everyday, everyday sentence pattern. This is everyday sentence pattern. So it is I am interested in plus noun or verb plus ing form. So it is I am interested in teaching. I am interested in learning. Are you interested in learning? Yeah. So anything you are interested in, you can use this sentence. I am interested in teaching. I'm interested in learning. Or you can say, I'm interested. I am interested in learning a new skill. In learning a new skill. So these are the sentence structure you can use if you are willing to use in a better sentence structure. I can say this is the intermediate level. We will, after these few sentences, we will move towards mm, the advanced sentence structure. Next it is I am good at. Let us see the another sentence structure. Second one, I am I am good at, or you can even say bad at if you have to mention about something that you're good or you are bad at, noun or verb plus ing form. So it could be I am good at explaining ideas. I am bad at telling lies. Okay, so anything you can use. I'm good at, I'm bad at. This sentence structure is also very Good. Next, it is the third sentence structures. I and remember the single I will always be capital. And also in place of am, you can use m. So that will be I'm. How do we pronounce this? We do not pronounce it am, we pronounce it as I'm. I'm putting here the pronunciation. It is I am. So the pronunciation is I'm. I'm plus it will be used to. I'm plus used to plus noun. Once you don't have to remember all these patterns, you just write it down and practice by putting it into exact place, so that your mind don't get stressed whether I'm using the right grammar or not. And then soon it will become your habit. You don't have to memorize them. So to I'm used to waking up early. Do you wake up early? I'm used i'm used to waking up early. I'm saying using the same. Generally the native speakers they use. I'm used to uh, reading books. So using not using I am and using I'm. This is again, it shows and it gives you a more fluent tongue when you are speaking in front of anybody. So I'm is an important term that you can use. Okay, next sentence structure it is when conditionals. Conditionals, they are very important. When like we have to say, lot of times we say अगर ऐसा होता तो ऐसा हो जाता, अगर ऐसा होता तो ऐसा हो जाता. So I'm telling you, though there are like four conditionals, but here I'm telling you the basic rules of the conditionals that we actually use in daily life. So conditionals is another important sentence structure. It is if. If means like agar aisa hota to. So first write down the rule. If plus simple present. Wherever I put the comma, that means it is important. Will plus verb form. So it is if it rains. So that means agar aisa to hota to, comma I'll. Like here also, rather than saying I will together, I'm saying I'll stay home. I'll stay home. So here it is how the structure goes. I'm explaining it one more time. If plus simple present plus comma verb form plus will plus verb form. So here I've written if simple present, it is it rains. So with singular we add s in the verb, and if it is plural we will not add s. I will give you one example with plural also. I will. So the contraction of I will, I'm saying I'll stay home. Let me give you another example with plural. They mhm, if they go outside in this weather, they will be sick. If they go outside in this weather, they will be sick. So with they, I didn't add s or es. That is important. That is actually the rule of simple present. Now the second conditional, if plus simple past, that is also the common one. If plus simple past, then it is with it we use would. So with the simple present, what I used with will, with simple past we use would. So it would be if I had more time, if I had more time, this is what, this is simple past. If I had more time, I would I would travel. So this is how these two sentence structures are very important. So if plus simple present, comma, will plus verb. So if it rains, I'll stay home. If they go outside in this weather, they will be sick. Number two sentence structure it is if plus simple past, comma, would plus verb form. So if I had more time, I would travel. So conditionals really help you to make your sentences better. You can note down the sentence structure and practice daily with it. Again, I'm mentioning you don't have to remember it, just daily practice will help you make in acquaintance with this rule. Now, one more important sentence structure. Let us do the reason why. In India, we really love to give reason for anything. So whenever we have something, we say, ऐसा इसलिए हुआ, ये इसलिए हुआ. So we love to give the reason. So there is a structure for it. The reason why plus the rule it is clause plus is that plus clause. Understand this is actually an advanced structure. The reason why plus clause plus is that plus clause. Now, what is the clause? Clause means that has a subject and a verb. Subject and the verb. That is a clause. So, that is very important. Here I mentioned somebody said, thank you for providing me this useful class. Anikesh, welcome that you're watching and you are finding it useful. Let us continue with it. The reason why plus clause plus is that plus clause. Okay, now let me explain you with an example. The reason why I am late. We generally say this. The reason why I will not so use I am, I'm saying I'm. The reason why I'm late is that, so here I followed. So clause is what? I'm late. So that means anything that has a subject or the subject plus verb, that is a clause. Is that the bus was delayed. Okay. So the reason why I'm late is that the bus was delayed. This sentence structure is very useful. This is very useful. Let me give you another. The reason why I'm, so understand how do we say? We don't say I am. I'm saying I'm. I'm. The reason I'm sick is that I um, I ate lots of ice creams. I ate lots of ice cream. The reason why I'm sick is that I ate lots of ice cream. So this sentence structure is also very important. Now the another sentence structure. Mm, since plus clause, comma plus clause. Let us see the another one. Let me put it as one. Since plus clause, comma clause. Clause, I'm again mentioning, no need to get confused with it. We use it when the sentence has a subject and a verb. So since plus clause, comma clause. So since it was raining, we stayed inside. So since it was raining, we stayed inside. So that means ऐसा हुआ तो ऐसा हुआ. So whenever you have to use that kind of a sentence, ऐसा हुआ तो ऐसा हुआ. Since it was raining, we stayed outside. Okay, so that structure also you can use. And the next structure that you can use, it is mm, whether when you have to describe your experience. Okay, I am sharing with you for describing your experience. Like you have to describe experience with somebody. Like we love to describe our experience. Yeah. Okay. Every one of us would like to describe our experience. So it was the first or the last time. Let me put the rule. It was the first, or I can say the last time. You can put it anything. First, this is the structure. You can write it down. I plus past verb, because why we are putting over here past verb, because whenever we share our experience, that thing is already happened, so that thing is over. After that we share our experience. So it was the first time. Let me put it number one over here, describing experience number one. So how can you make the example with it? It was the first time I spoke in public. I spoke in public. So it was the last time I talked to him. Do you say to anybody? बस अब आखिरी बार बात कर रहा हूँ या कर रही हूँ. I talked to her. It was the last time I talked to her. Okay, so whenever you have to share your experience, you can use this structure. It was the first or the last time, so you can use your structure with it. It was the first or the last time plus I plus the past form of the word. And remember, whenever you share your experience, you have to use past form because that is already over. Okay. Next, it is next sentence structure. One more important I share with you. It is I have already. Let me just put it the rule first. I've See, we are using the short forms, contractions. Using contraction shows that when we speak up, our tongue rolls. So just or never, and along with it, past participle. Past participle is what? Verb third form. What is past participle is? Verb third form is past participle. Okay, so I can make the structure. First, let me repeat the structure. It is I have already, or just, or never plus base form, past participle. I have already. Now the past participle is eaten sushi. I have already eaten sushi. Okay, let us make another example. I've let me put it small. I have just finished my work. I've just finished my work. Then it will be I've never eaten non-veg. So this structure you can use when you have to say something about your experience. So to share your experience, you can use these two structures. Number one, it was the first or the last time plus the past form of the verb, because that is already over. Remember, when you are sharing your experience, never the present form, always the past form. And the second rule could be I've already, or just, or never plus past participle. So I've already eaten sushi. I have just finished my work. I have never eaten non-veg. So this comes under the advanced structure. And the first one is also very important. The reason why I am late is that the bus was delayed. I'm telling you again, you can either take the screenshot or write it down. Your 80% of the problem will go away with these sentence structures. Why? Because most of the time we don't know like how to put it into structure. And again, I'm saying you don't have to memorize all of them, because when you will memorize, your mind will be like, what is happening in my life? So many rules. Daily practice 4 to 5 sentences with each rule alternatively, like someday some sentence structure, someday the other sentence structure, and soon your mind will be inhabited with that. So that when you will speak in front of anybody, you don't have to struggle, or you don't have to wonder what I say is right or wrong. Okay, now this is the habit of many people. Whenever we don't understand anything, then we give the examples. So, giving examples and clarifying yourself. Lot of people we do. We give examples and we clarify. Clarifying. These two things, it is important. So how you can give example, you can say very basic structure, for example, or you can use in place of for example, for instance. So you can either say for example or for instance plus clause. So how I can say the example, it is for instance. Now the clause, it is online online classes save time. Yeah, this is true. Online classes save time. So number one, the structure you can use. Another, I'm telling you, whenever you have to clarify or give examples about something. Another, this is very important, which we use a lot. What I mean is, like, suppose you're putting your thought to somebody, and then the other person is not able to understand. So we always say this. You know what I mean is, so how to say that? What I mean is that, let me put one example. What I mean is that no. What I mean is that we need a better plan. So these two structures are there when you have to give any example, or when you have to just explain and clarify yourself well. So it could be for example or for instance. If you are using for example, so in place of for example, you can even use the word for instance. So for instance, online classes save time. What's your opinion? I do feel so. Online classes, they actually save your commuting time. Okay, number two, it is what I mean is plus clause. So what I mean is that we need a better plan. So whenever you have to, you are explaining your thought to somebody and you need to verify it a bit more, so you can add on this to it. What I mean is that we need a better plan. So these structures, which I mentioned till now, daily help you to make your sentences better. Now I will, these are actually the intermediate ones which I shared. Now let me share with you few advanced structures also that will make your speaking easy and your presentations better. Now, advanced opinion sentences. Let us do that. Few advanced sentences I can give you. Mm, Advanced sentences. Mm, I hope you are learning and it's going to be a valuable session. Now it is from my perspective. You remember initially I told you from my opinion or in my opinion. So here it could be from my perspective. Number one, and then your sentence goes with it. So how it could be from my perspective and whatever your sentence it is. So let me put one example. From my perspective means from my viewpoint, from my thought. So you can say that long term planning long term planning is more effective than short term solution. Wow, what a sentence. More effective than. We say it THN as than short time solutions. Okay, so from my whenever you have to share your own idea in basics, you can say, in my opinion, I think so, but in advance, you can say it is from my perspective. Long term planning is more effective than short term solutions. So I'm repeating the sentence. You can even use it in your daily life and practice them with it. Long time Long term planning is more effective than short term solutions. Okay. Now the another sentence structure. To share your opinions only, let us learn 2 3 sentence structures. It is widely believed that. Suppose you are in a meeting or you have to talk to somebody, but you have to put your own ideas into it, and you are so perplexed how I should put in my own ideas. So you can put in like this: it is widely believed. So here, why you are saying widely believed? Because this you believe actually, but you have to put it in a meeting or somewhere, or even you can put down the thought that is actually widely believed that technology has changed the way we communicate. That technology, and actually we don't say technology, we say technology. Technology. We don't say logy, we say technology. How? What's the right pronunciation? Technology has changed the way we communicate. Technology has changed the way we communicate. Okay, so herein you can even put in your own idea also. Like, it is widely believed that, and you can put your own ideas. Okay. Number two, it is when you have to give the solution of something. Solution we use as a consequence. So rather than result, you can use the word as a consequence. Consequence means result only. So as a consequence. Okay, the meaning of consequence is result. So whenever you have to use the word result, try to use consequence. As a consequence, many many small businesses many small businesses struggled to survive. So this, suppose you have already said something and now you have to say as a result of this. So you can use this sentence structure: as a consequence, many small businesses struggle to survive. So these are the advanced structures for which I've already given the basics in the beginning, but these are advanced ones. So from my perspective, it is widely believed, and as a consequence. And consequence means what? As a result. So suppose something is already happened, now you have to say as a result this happened or that, then you can use this one. Okay, now let me give you some more. Hmm. ओके वन मोर. जैसे हम भी पीपल से लाइक जो भी कहो, ओवरऑल तो सब कुछ सही ही होगा. लाइक एट द एंड ऑफ द मीटिंग और वी हैव टू से चलो ये हुआ वो हुआ बट ओवरऑल इट वाज गुड. सो ऑन द होल वी यूज द स्ट्रक्चर. ऑन द होल, on the whole, the results were more positive than expected, more positive than expected. THAN we say it as than expected. Suppose you're watching the cricket match. So this is starting May the team was losing or so. So you can say on the whole, in the end the results were good. Okay, so जैसे हम बोलना सब कुछ हो गया अब लास्ट में ये हुआ, then we can use this. Or suppose you have to do the comparison in something. I tell you, you have to now do the comparison. So how you can say like पहले तो ऐसा हुआ लेकिन अब ऐसा हुआ. So you can use the sentence structure like this. In contrast, so it can be in contrast to previous studies. In contrast to previous studies. This is the structure. That means पहले ऐसा हुआ था लेकिन अब जो है ऐसा हुआ. In contrast to previous studies. So how I can frame my sentence? I can say the sentence like this. In contrast to previous studies, in contrast, even this structure can be used in essays also. While talking to somebody, it shows that your English is at the advanced level. In contrast to previous studies, this one has a better approach. This one has a better approach. So this structure is like very interesting structure. In contrast to previous studies, comma, this one has a better approach. So when you have to compare something from past to present, so in contrast to previous studies, this one has a better approach. Okay, now moving towards, let me give you few more structures to use. Hmm, yeah, one more. By the time, this we actually use a lot, the decision was made. And you can use these sentences as it is, as I'm sharing, just putting your own like the consequence or your own talk to it. By the time the decision was made, मतलब कि जब तक decision हो चुका था तब तक क्या हुआ? By the time the decision was made, the opportunity had already passed. The opportunity had the opportunity had already passed. Okay, so by the time the decision was made, the opportunity had already passed. This sentence structure is also wonderful sentence structure. Okay, so by the time the decision was made, that means कि जब तक decision लिया गया तब तक जो है opportunity already pass हो चुकी थी or it was already over. Okay, so this is another good sentence structure that one can use. And another it is you can use again for uh, what truly matters is. Let me give you one more. What truly matters is. So this also you can use in a situation where you feel you have to emphasize something or you have to clarify something. So you can say what, let me put W capital, what truly matters is how effective, what truly matters is how effectively the planning was implemented. That means suppose you have to mention something, जैसे सब कुछ हो गया, then you have to mention कि पता है like what truly matters is, क्या really matter करता है, that how effective the planning was implemented. So these are few of the advanced structures. I think today I've given you enough of advanced structures that you can actually put into it. So number one, I'm just repeating them once. Take the screenshot or write it down and do practice daily. At least 5 to 6 sentences with each pattern. Number one, from my perspective. So I'm repeating the sentence also along with it. From my perspective, long term planning is more effective than short term solutions. Number two, it is widely believed that technology has changed the way we communicate. Number three, as a consequence or result. So, as a consequence, many small businesses struggle to survive. Next, number four, on the whole. On the whole, the results were more positive than expected. And this is not then, a lot of people said then. So it is than, THN. And number five, it is in contrast to previous studies. This one has a better approach. Number six, it is by the time the decision was made. By the time the decision was made, the opportunity had already passed. Number seven, what truly matters is how effectively the planning was implemented. Okay, I hope these sentence structures are clear to you and you will surely be implementing them, because these are some of the basic structures that you should use while talking to somebody or while presenting your thoughts. You need to use these structures and practice them daily. I mention it again, no need to learn them, because if you will be learning them, then most of the time you are going to puzzle your mind. Okay, now daily, these are some of the sentence structure, daily use sentence structure. Now, daily mistakes. Daily mistakes in the English sentence is what we people make. Do you have any? Like daily sentence mistakes. That means like common mistakes that we make while speaking or while talking to anybody. So now we are going to talk about those. Some of the mistakes that we people actually do when we talk to somebody. And these are very common ones that we do. And one should avoid them because these actually ruins our way of talking. Okay, so let me share with you the daily mistakes that we people do when we talk to somebody. Okay, let me share my screen with you. Mm, okay, I hope my screen is visible to you. So let me just share my screen. Let us start with these. These also you can write it down or you can take the screenshot of these. Let me explain you each one. Missing the verb be. Now, what is the be form of the verb? Let us talk about this first before I show you that slide. Be form of the verb. Many students they confuse. See, when it is in present, we change it as is, am, are, and when it is in past, it is was, were, and when it is in future, it is will or shall. And even in present, I can add on has, have. So these are the B forms. You can write it down or take the screenshot. In present, it is, am, are, has, have. In the past, it is was, were. In future, it is will or shall. These are the be forms. Now, missing the verb be. This is the most common mistake. Let us first talk about the first rule. I very tired. So what we miss over here, the be form. So I am very tired is right. So she happy today is wrong. She is happy today. That is the right one. So this is the first mistake that we people do. So with by we should not skip the verb be form. That is either using is, am, are, or has, have. Now the wrong verb tense. So with yesterday we use the past form of the verb. I believe a lot of you know also. So yesterday I go to school is wrong. So yesterday I went to school. Yesterday I went to school. Next rule. I am living here since 2020. Remember, whenever it is since or for, we have to use have been plus living form. I'm putting the rule over here. It is subject. um, Let me put down the rule. Subject plus has or have been plus v1 plus what happened, plus v1 plus ing plus object. Hmm. Check. This is the sentence structure. So that means whenever since or for will come, you will not use am living. You will say I have been living here since 2020. I have been learning English since 2025. Okay, this is the another mistake. I will be showing you 10 mistakes. Now let's move towards the next one. The next mistake it is. This is actually the simple present tense mistake, using he or she without s. This is very common. So he work in an office. It is wrong. He works in an office. So whenever it is singular subject, you have to add s in the verb. So she like coffee is wrong. She likes coffee is right. Number four, it is. Let me give you one more example with it. I say over here, she goes to school. Next, it is she helps me. Okay, now next, confusing do does it. So lot of people they have the confusion where to use do does it. Remember, I'm putting it over here. Do we use with do and does? Where we use with singular. We use for in present. Do and does, where do we use? In, let me put it as a rule so you won't get confused with it. Let us see over here. Do or does, we use with present, and did we use with past. So whenever you have to use do or present, so you will use do or does. And that too, do we use in present with plural subject. So that means if it is a plural subject, you will use do, and does we use with singular subject. So when it is the singular subject, you will use does with it. Okay, so this is the rule. Do or does we use with present, and do when it is a plural subject, and does with singular subject, and did in the past. So here now let us see the rule. He don't understand is incorrect. So what it will be the right? He, she doesn't understand is right. Or I can say we don't understand. That is right. They don't understand is right. Now, did you went there is wrong. Did you go there is right. Did you went there is incorrect. The correct is did you go there. Now let's move to mistake number 5. That is using wrong prepositions. Prepositions is actually a vast topic to be covered. But I tell you here a few things that a lot of people we know mistake even after knowing the rules. So the wrong preposition it is I am married with him. It is wrong. I am married with him is wrong. The right is I'm married to him. She is good in math is wrong. She is good at math. These are few of the mistakes. So with I'm married to him, not I'm married with him. She is good in math is wrong. She is good at math. Now let us move towards the rule number 6. That is countable versus non-countable nouns. What are countable nouns and what are non-countable nouns? Countable nouns are something that is where we count something. So when we count something, that is the countable noun. An uncountable noun is something where that we cannot count, like you cannot count rice. Yeah, you cannot count sugar, that is uncountable noun. So most of the time we do mistake in countable and non-countable nouns. Suppose I need some informations. So informations means some means actually means there are so many, so no need to add s in the end. So it is I need some information. I need some information. And here I pause and I say, Shruti mentioned best teacher. Thank you so much that you're finding the content valuable. Okay, now let's move back to it. So I need some information is incorrect. I need some information is right. So some already means plural, so no need to add s with it. And also these are some exceptions. Second, it is she gave me many advice is wrong. So it is she gave me a lot of advice is right. She gave me many advice is wrong. She gave me a lot of advice is right. Now let us move towards the mistake number, the next mistake. Here we have covered till mistake 6. Now the articles. Now what are articles? A and the. These are articles. So let us see the common mistakes of articles. It is she is teacher is wrong. So what is the right one? She is a teacher is right. She is a teacher. Next, I bought new phone. It is incorrect. So the correct it is I bought a new phone. So here you have to add the article a. Though you feel why I should add a, but it is necessary. So she is a teacher is right. I bought a new phone is right. Next, now moving towards the word order. Word order means like how you should put your sentence in the order. That is called word order. So I don't know what is this. Generally, we people say, I don't know what is this. It is wrong. So, what is the right one? I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. This is the right one. I don't know what this is right. This is the common error. Next, always I wake up early. It is wrong. I always wake up early is right. Always I wake up early is incorrect. I always wake up early is right. So after the subject, we are going to add on I always do it. Now the next rule. It is using very too much. This we see even a lot of videos also online and shorts where they say don't use very. So using very too much is also wrong. So it's very, very good. We say like this, it's very, very nice. It's very, very bad. Very, very bad. Or it's very, very beautiful. It's wrong. So rather than two times very, it is incorrect. First of all, if you even feel like it, so use one very, otherwise simply say it is excellent. No need to use very, very twice. So it is excellent, not I'm very, very tired. I'm exhausted. I am exhausted. Now, the last mistake that we people do, it is direct translation. Direct translations. That I said not to translate from Hindi to English. That pattern doesn't work in today's English. So it is open the light. It is wrong. There's some Hindi mein khol the light khol do. Light khol do. So open the light is wrong. So what is the right one? Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Next, it is my age is 20 is wrong. Many people will say my age is 20. So the right one it is I am 20 years old. I am 20 years old. I am not 20. I am 20 years old. This is the right one. So these are some of the mistakes that we should avoid while speaking. Now, I have been speaking for so long. If any one of you has any doubt, you are free to put it in the comment box. I will surely answer to it. Now, I will be sharing now herein I have shared with you few things that you need to take care of. Number one, it is that the sentence structures I have shared with you that you can practice daily. Number two, I have shared with you what your daily sentence structures, that daily mistakes that you actually do. So you should avoid. And I suggest you, rather than like learning and finding some rule to it, it is better if you just memorize them. These mistakes, especially sentence structures, no need to memorize, but daily mistakes you need to memorize those mistakes, because those mistakes, they are not acceptable, and these are like very common mistake. Even sometimes after knowing the rule, people they make this mistake. So now we are moving towards the next thing that I will be sharing over here. It is your daily practice system. Now you will say, ma'am, you have taught so many things. Now why? How we should practice daily? This is very important. Your daily practice system. So how you should practice daily in while talking to anybody, or how what should be a strategy of practicing. So your daily practice system should include these three things. Number one, 5 minutes mirror speaking. What does it mean? You will stand in front of the mirror and you will speak for 5 minutes, no matter whatever you speak. Whether it is right, wrong, it doesn't matter at all. But whatever you speak up should be in continuity. Don't say one sentence and pause. Oh, now I'm thinking. Don't say second sentence and pause. Your only strategy to be is be continuous and keep on just speaking whatever it's come to your head. It can be right, it can be wrong. Don't stress your mind at that time. No, I have to say everything right. Now my grammar should be good enough. The posture I'm speaking, these things will fall naturally. You don't have to worry much about it. So 5 minutes of mirror speaking without any judgment. Your sentence structure, vocabulary, anything that goes here or there is acceptable. But what it is not acceptable is that you are stopping between. So continuous 5 minutes of mirror speaking you have to do. Number two, 5 minutes reading aloud. Lot of people, we love to read. And people say, ma'am, we read, but how does it affect our speaking or learning English? Because you do silent reading. You don't need silent reading. You need 5 minutes loud reading. Reading aloud. Loud means your ear should listen what you are reading, which is very important. So 5 minutes reading aloud is important. Remember. Next, it is 5 minutes sentence creation. Now, how you can do 5 minutes of sentence creation? I have given you so many sentence structures today. So many. So you can take 3, 4 sentence structure daily and just make sentences using them. I again mentioned no need to memorize those structures. Just make sentences. Soon you will be in habit of them. So 5 minutes of sentence creation is very important. So these three things, if you will do daily without fail, giving yourself just 15 minutes, I think all of us can do. So these 15 minutes will be a game changer for you. So small efforts will lead to big results. And what you will achieve fluency in your daily conversation, and that will help you to improve a lot. Herein, I believe I have covered all the three areas that I mentioned in the beginning. Along with it, now how you can do the practice. A lot of people say, "Ma'am, we don't have anybody to practice the things." So that is okay. In India, we actually don't find the partners to practice all the time. We actually have to approach them. So anywhere you feel, yes, I can talk to that person in English, do surely approach. Even on my channel, I do encourage conversation videos. I do encourage people to connect with me and do the conversation, so they feel that gut, that yes, I can speak in front of the teacher, or I can speak and I can break that fear of judgment. So I mentioned my email ID over here. So anybody who would like to connect with me for the conversation, so can mail me over here. It is absolutely free of cost, so that you break your fear of judgment and you come up with it that gut, yes, I can speak. Number one, this thing you can do. Number two, start thinking in English in your mind. What happens most of the time, we think in our mother language, that is Hindi. So when your input is Hindi, how your output can be English? Not possible. So remember, input English is very important for you to have the output in English. This is very important thing that you have to do in your daily life. And whatever thoughts come to you, like what you do in the morning, what you do in the night, in the afternoon, just keep on thinking in English all the time. Now here I mentioned one more activity that you can do in your regular basis, though I mentioned this activity many times before also, but there might be some new learners, those who can watch word chain activity. What happened? People say, ma'am, we don't have good vocabulary. We don't have words in our mind to put our thoughts. So this activity will be a game changer. So what this activity is all about, suppose I you take any word. So the first word is like treasure. So how to do that activity? Like treasure is the first word. The last letter is E. Now you have to put another word that starts from E. That is, I can say English, very common word. Then the last letter is H. Now the next word will start from H. Like I can say, um, with this heartful. Now the next letter is L. With L, I can say hmm, language. Now E. Now I can say the next word with E as excited. So here what happened? Your mind is now thinking in English. Your mind is thinking of the words that are running. Now with G, you can say the word dress. Now with S, you can say the word strategy. So any word that comes in your mind, and you can keep on continuing. And you can do this activity without fail for like 3 to 4 minutes daily. And that will be a game changer for you. So, to summarize the session, I'm going to mention what we covered and what will be the output. Number one, we covered the sentence structures. Number two, we covered the mistakes that we do. And number three, I told you few strategies that you can practice. And number four, if you wish, you can connect with me. I mentioned my email ID. And the last thing that you can do on regular basis, it is word chain activity. This activity will be a game changer. Daily doing it helps you to improve your memory. Some people say after 40 I feel I forget a lot of things. If you will keep on practicing this activity, your brain will keep on working till the end. You will feel like my brain is always active, and the right and the left side of the brain can work. And this activity any age group can do. Now, before I mention in the session, if you have any doubt, you can put it in the chat box. Else, it was really lovely connecting with you. Thank you for staying in and be patient and patiently you listen to me. I wonder that is going to be a fruitful and a learnable session for you. And I will keep on conducting such kind of sessions time to time and will share the details either on my YouTube or on my social media platform. So till then, keep practicing, keep shining, keep speaking, and keep on improving your English. Thank you so much for staying and be patient. Bye.